In this video, we're going to be talking about something that's super important to growing your business. And this has nothing to do with marketing whatsoever. So if you're like, oh, I'm cool, I make a lot of money, I'm a bazillionaire, then you don't need this video. All right. So you can skip off it right now. But if you're like, you know what, I could use a couple more clients, I could have a better home life, I could be in a little bit better health, then this video is going to help you tremendously, my friends. And so you may already have a good business. You may already have a good job. You may have a good relationship. You may have good kids, live in a good house, have a good car. Everything seems fine, but there is something blocking you. Okay. And this thing is invisible. You're not sure what it is. You've heard people call it the matrix or the system or whatever crap they'll make up just to sell you some nonsense, right? I'm going to tell you the real truth of what is actually stopping you today, right? I have nothing to sell you. This is not going to go into I'm not going to be selling you life coaching after this. Okay. I really just wanted to make this video to help people. And so hopefully this is going to help you overcome the barrier, the invisible barrier that is keeping you stuck. All right. And so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, as I shrink myself down here, I'm going to shrink myself down here and get to my whiteboard. Yeah, we got the whiteboard up. What up? And so the first thing I want to talk to all of you about is about this weird, super weird thing called inner wounds. Okay, can you guys all see that? Yes, inner wounds. Okay, now you may be like, what the heck are you talking about, Andre? What the hell are inner wounds? All right. Before I explain what inner wounds are, I want to make it clear why it's so important that you understand your inner wounds in the first place. Okay. And it's simply this: the life that you have today is 100% because of the inner wounds that you carry. Okay. And so the health that you have right now, right? The way your body looks right now is 100% because of the inner wounds that you carry. The amount of wealth that you have right now, the job that you have, the financial situation that you're in right now is 100% because of the inner wounds that you carry. Okay? The relationships that you're in right now, the quality of the relationships that you're in right now, the relationships with your wife, your partner, your husband, your kids, your coworkers, your clients, your bosses, your stakeholders, right? Those relationships are 100% because of your internal inner wounds. Okay. Now, if you're feeling like resistance to that and what I'm saying right now, instead of clicking off this video like a child, right? The responsible thing for you to do is pay attention, because the triggers that you're feeling right now are the indicators and signs that there's something inside of you that wants to fight against what I'm saying. Okay? And so if you have an amazing life right now, right? You make a lot of money, you have great relationships, you're in amazing shape, right? This is all due to you healing your inner wounds. And if this is you, you're probably not watching this video, because that's like 1% of the population, right? And so if you want to have more money, you want to have a better relationship with your spouse, with your kids, with your employees, with your clients, with your boss, right? And you want to be healthy, both mentally and physically, then you need to heal your inner wounds, okay? Because if you have not healed any of these inner wounds, right, any of these areas will be lacking, or all of them will be lacking, right? Your health will be lacking, your wealth will be lacking, and your relationships will be lacking. All right? Is that clear, guys? All right. I'm imagining all you guys saying, yeah, Andre, this is so clear, man. Thank you. And so what the heck are inner wounds? All right. A simple example of an inner wound is when you're a child and you ask your parent for a toy, and your parents say no. And then you know, being a child, you're going to ask again and 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 again. And what inevitably ends up happening is that your parent gets kind of angry, gets upset, and it's like, no, man, or no, baby. What do you think? Money grows on trees or something? And that anger, you did not expect that anger, and your body tenses up, and an inner wound forms as a result. And so now you associate not having money, right, with being in danger, right? And so this creates a money wound in a lot of us, right, including myself, right? When I was a kid and I would go to restaurants, which wasn't that often, right, we were not allowed to order a drink, right? Not because it was bad for us, not because Coke or pop, as we call it in Canada, was bad for us, right? We didn't know the sugar content of Coke at that time, right? It was simply because at restaurants, right, they overcharge for drinks, right? It's like $3 a drink, right? $5 a drink, right? And to my parents who know the cost of everything, right, that was a price they were not willing to pay. And so what did growing up in a penny pinching household do to my psyche, right? It turned me into an elite penny pincher, right? And so I learned how to save money and invest money at a very early age, right? I learned the power of money, right? And it was mostly because my parents fought all the time about money, right? I would go to sleep crying, tears in my face, because their fights were so bad and I could not sleep, right? And I just wanted it to stop. And so to me, having money and saving money seemed like something good, seemed like a noble belief, okay? This is very important, guys. And so what did that belief cause me to do? It caused me to start my own businesses and run my own businesses. And for the last 15 years, I've been running my own digital businesses, right? And so that's also made me really good with money, right? Now, that may sound all fine and dandy, right? And I'm sure you may have had a similar experience, right? You may be really good with money. You may have a really good business, right? But what is the negative side of saving money, right? From a health perspective, right? I wasn't eating organic fruits and vegetables, right? Because I'm like, they cost more. What's the point? It's the same thing, right? I'm working out at the discount gyms, right? The $10 a month type gyms, right? With all the stinky dudes at them, and it's all dusty. There's probably mold under the bench press, right? From a relationship perspective, I'm taking my wife to cheap restaurants, right? Just the two of us, it's going to cost under $100, right? I'm never taking her to like the $1,000 a plate type restaurants, right? All my clothes are under $30, right? I'm wearing $30 pants, $20 shirt, right? And so from a wealth perspective, yes, I'm making money, right? Because I'm not spending it on random BS, right? I'm spending it on money. I'm spending it on ads and software, right? But that's it. And so what having this money wound did to me was allowed me to get to a certain level, but I was stuck at that level for years, okay? And I want to be clear here. I was stuck at a certain income level, okay? Because when you have a money wound, what are the actions that you take as a result of having a money wound, right? The belief, well, first of all, the belief that I had was I could only depend on myself. I couldn't trust anyone, right? And the action that results in is I have to do everything myself. And so I had to figure out how to do everything myself. I had to watch all the YouTube videos. I had to Google all the info, and I got really good at that, right? I'm really good at figuring out stuff, right? Because I could only depend on myself, right? That's a belief, right? And so this is very important to understand because our beliefs shape our actions, right? And our actions dictate our results. Okay? If you do not understand that, rewatch that part again. Our beliefs shape our actions, and our actions dictate our results. Okay? And so someone like me who had a strong money wound, right? Who viewed money as scarce, all of my actions will be in accordance with that view, and therefore my results will be in accordance with those actions. And so where do our beliefs come from? Well, I kind of gave it away right here. All of our beliefs are either because of our inner wounds or in spite of our inner wounds. All right. And so what this means is that I could have gone in the total opposite direction and said, yo, my parents are penny pinchers. I'm going to be a big spender. I'm going to be a baller and just rack up huge debts buying Gucci, Louis, Prada, whatever. Okay. But either way, the inner wound is what creates the initial belief in the first place. And as I've demonstrated, that belief is what creates certain actions, and those actions give you these certain results. Now, you may have heard this word called limiting beliefs before, okay? And so limiting beliefs are caused by our inner wounds, which have narrowed our possibilities on life. Right? And so we only see the world through these narrow channels. Okay, I'm going to bring up another little diagram I have here. Okay, and so as a result, we take narrow actions. Okay, so we have narrow beliefs. So here's our narrow beliefs. Okay, and in this little diagram, there's only 5 beliefs here. Okay, so imagine these are all the beliefs that you can have in the world. Okay, there's only 5 here, but imagine there's an infinite amount of beliefs you can have. Okay, I've only posted 5 here. Let's just for clarity's sakes. Okay, and so say you have level 1 beliefs. As a result of having level 1 beliefs, you take level 1 actions. Okay, and as a result of taking level 1 actions, you get level 1 results. Right, and again, you can apply this to here as well. You have level 2 beliefs. Right? And as a result, you take level 2 actions and you get level 2 results, right? Here's the problem though. You want level 3 results, okay? You want an amazing body. You want millions of dollars. You want healthy and loving relationships. The problem is your beliefs are level 1 beliefs. Right? You need level 3 beliefs in order to get the results that you want. All right? And so, again, you can apply this to health, wealth, or relationships, right? Say you're rich, but your wife hates your guts, right? Or you're going through a separation, right? Okay, she probably hates your guts, and now you're going through a separation, right? If you're rich, you're already a millionaire, right? This means you have level 3 beliefs regarding money, right? Regarding wealth. You've taken level 3 actions regarding that wealth, and you've got level 3 results regarding that wealth, right? Shouldn't that be enough? No, right? Because in terms of your relationships, that's a whole nother thing, right? You need to have level 3 beliefs around relationships, right? In order to have healthy relationships, right? And so right now, if you're wealthy, you may have level 3 beliefs around wealth, but you have level 1 beliefs around relationships. And as a result, you're taking certain actions that are giving you the results of your wife leaving you. Are you guys understanding this? Right? And so you may be like, well, what do I do now? Okay, I know this makes sense, right? It's my beliefs that have gotten me the life that I have, but how do I change my beliefs, right? You can't just snap your fingers and have new beliefs, right? This is like the people that are like, okay, I manifested a Lamborghini right now, right? Where's my Lamborghini? It should be out in my driveway, right? What has to happen is that the inner world, right? Remember the inner world and the inner wounds that created that belief has to be healed, and then you can have the body you want. And then you can have the relationship you want. And then you can have the Lamborghini you want, right? The finances you want, the bank account you want, right? It is only then is when you're going to take the correct actions to get the desired results. All right. And so now I hope you are starting to see something. Okay. Change doesn't happen on the outside, right? A lot of times we're taking actions, right, with the wrong beliefs, right? So a lot of times you guys have level 1 beliefs, but you're taking level 3 actions. And as a result, you're getting level 2 results, right? That's why whatever you're trying to do, say in your business, in your relationship, with your health, right? You know, this is why people fall off their diet, right? They're trying to fix it at a surface level, but they're not going underneath the surface, right? They're not going to the actual wound that caused them to have those beliefs in the first place. All right. And so a very important thing I want to leave you guys with is that change doesn't happen from the outside in. It happens from the inside out. All right. And so if you've liked this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.